ICSI International Corporate Governance Day. Global scenario. World is becoming a global village. Corporate are spearheading to multiple nations. Activities not restricted to a single country. Necessity to observe and follow the global regime. Few corporate houses are bigger than few countries' GDP. Independent CG norms. Nations are having their own CG norms. International organizations have also formulated policies. There are robust disclosure norms. The question is, are we witnessing a scam-free and a scandal-free corporate environment? Stock market. The economy of that country in which the fraudster company is situated is shackled. Single scam is shattering the faith of all stakeholders across the globe. This is causing the ripple effect into the economies of other nations. That means there is a gap. We need to bridge that gap by establishing a common single platform to discuss and deliberate on formulation of internationally accepted codified corporate governance norms. By observing a day as an International Corporate Governance Day, ICGD. Advantages: inundating various policies and frameworks to be followed by various corporate. Uplifting the ethics and governance norm. Establishing a platform for creation of normative procedures in their dealings with various stakeholders. Achieving the good corporate citizenship in and across the globe. Safeguarding the interests at micro and macro level. Foster the economies of the respective nations. Experiences of following different norms can be discussed and shared in an international forum. How critical situations were addressed by different nations can be exchanged with other fellow nations. Difficulties can be raised by these exchange of ideas in an international arena. Gradually, all the nations may follow an absolute and perfect governance norms. With this, all the scams etc. will be eliminated and there won't be any scope for fraudster companies. Image of all the nations will be enhanced in the international spectrum. UNA has to declare ICGD. Roadmap to achieve ICGD. Conduct an international congruence. Invite all professional governance institutes across the globe. Invite representatives of various corporate houses across the world. Invite representatives of governments from various countries. Invite IMF or UNO chief or a prominent dignitary from abroad as chief guest. Invite Prime Minister of India as guest of honor. Deliberate on the importance of observing ICGD. Pass a resolution in favor of ICGD. Submit the proposal along with the resolution by those governments to the UNO. Submit that resolution to their respective governments. UNO will announce a day as International Corporate Governance Day, ICGD. Central Council should approve this idea of mooting ICGD. Intimate this proposal to the External Affairs Ministry and Corporate Affairs Ministry. Take appointments from Prime Minister of India for gracing the international congruence as guest of honor. Invite all chief ministers of all the states. Propagate concept of ICGD and international congruence both nationally and internationally. Conduct various research seminars besides procuring the research papers on importance of ICGD both nationally and internationally. Council shall nominate its members for representing ICSI in holding these research seminars in India as well as abroad. Central Council members shall visit 2 to 3 countries, visiting all international bodies for bringing awareness about the importance of ICGD. Should formulate an extensive marketing strategy. Target more than ₹10 crore as sponsorships. Why ICSI? To be a global leader in promoting good corporate governance, vision statement. To develop high-caliber professionals facilitating good corporate governance, mission statement. Being pioneer in corporate governance. Issue of Corporate Governance Award. conducting PMQ course in corporate governance, issue of various suggestions on corporate governance, founder member of NFCG etc., member of various international organizations. Benefits to India and ICSI. Gap between corporate governance norms being followed by various nations can be bridged. Creation of strong stakeholder relationship built nationally and internationally, making ICSI an international icon. Image of India will be upheld as more compliance-vigilant nation. A scam-free corporate can be a reality. ICSI will create history in relation to International Corporate Governance Day. Commitment. Year 2016 to be declared as Corporate Governance Year by ICSI to show our commitment to ICGD. Thank you.